Welcome back, everybody. We are here once again at Elder Scrolls Online. It's definitely been a while since I played this. I do know that we were, I guess, working on a quest chain, and we have to head to a swamp now. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. As before, we're in the Morrowind expansion.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today.
He's a living god. I'm sure he was just busy. He should have waited long enough.
I don't know how exactly the route is that we're gonna have to get over here too. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so it's a little bit of a area up that way for sure. I think we might have to turn around a little bit here and go around. Don't know why I'm running everywhere. I may as well just go ahead and hop on our mount here. I actually got a new one, a white lion, actually. I don't think this is the right way. I know it's not. I try to avoid making the wrong path, but I end up doing it anyways. So we're heading all the way out here. Yeah, I just got a white lion, and in another day or so, for my daily, I get another like house companion type thing.
Stupid dog. What happened? Let me see. I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me. Leave it alone. There's something strange about that dog.
I believe, if I remember correctly, we're meeting somebody here in the swamp, I think.
You're sure it's Vea? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have the kitten's scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferhara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again. Ah, the Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Vea. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander. My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's warclaws, the Counselor's daughter will soon be home safe and sound. Vea's brother, it's a sad story, killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander of all things. I think they were being too lenient when they simply exiled him. But that's how they treat the privileged few. Ulron always had an unnatural attraction to the Ashlanders and their savage ways. He felt that an Ashlander life was worth more than a Redoran life. The Council didn't agree with his assessment. This will all be over as soon as Ferhara finds Vea. Khajiit mercenaries of the highest order. For members of a lesser race, Ferhara's warriors are surprisingly effective. I employ them to bolster our forces. Between obligations to the Pact and other matters, House Redoran is spread thin of late. As you say, Ferhara's warclaws take their contract as seriously as you do, however. Get in their way, and I can't guarantee your safety.
Ferhara assumes the Counselor's minions will not present a problem for the war claws. Yes, Captain?
The Outlanders have been warned, Ferhara. I leave everything else to your discretion.
Ferhara enjoys a friendly rivalry as much as the next mercenary. But the Relef kitten belongs to Warclaws, yes? Let's not get our tails tangled over this, Dunclaw. Forbade is such a complicated concept. It assumes that the rules are applied equally to everyone, and we both know the foolishness of that assumption. The Warclaws have a long-standing contract that predates any proclamations by the Counselor. Captain Briven's predecessor? Forgive Ferhara. This one can barely remember the names of those who lack clothes and fur. But yes, we worked with Ulran, though Brivan appreciates our technique so much more than he ever did. Trade secrets, you understand. Ferhara can tell you the war claws do whatever it takes to accomplish the job. This assignment is perfect for us, since we specialize in missing persons. We find them, we make them disappear. Whatever the client needs.
Alright. I don't know if that's exactly what we want going on, making somebody disappear here. Sounds like the person we're looking for is someone we actually need. Oh, we got one of those eye things over here. Let's go ahead and detour over here real quick. We got the Drog around. The Drog actually have some interesting backstory to them. Supposedly they're the creatures that were part of the world before this one. There's like a lot of like bits of lore about the world before this one. I think it was called Lig or something like that. Yeah, we'll just continue to head on over this way real quick. There's a little wire-looking guy, but I guess they call it a worm mouth. Gonna take a wild guess, maybe say it's over this way where this torch is, maybe? Yep, not too far away from it.
Stupid wall claws. Now I know how a mouse feels. By the three! You really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight. Oh, right. Now you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned, but the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the northeast. We can talk there. Unfortunately, there's a mob of those beast people between here and the cave. I was going to try and sneak past them, but every time I get too close, I think one of them catches my scent. You're going to tackle that mob of fur and claws? I'm impressed. Meet me at the cave when you're finished. I think we have a lot to talk about. Oh, and try not to get killed. I really want to know what you came all this way to tell me. Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
Alright, time to defeat the Khajiit that are hanging around.
I can smell the dark elf kitten.
Hi.
First one's here.
Oh, I guess I was using a staff last. Alright.
Kill me.
And down. Oh, another one.
Play this outsider.
Oh, there we go. There's still more, okay. Yeah, healer's not gonna do much.
Show up.
I guess the Drog died without me realizing it, because there was one attacking me a moment ago. Yep, we made it to the cave. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in here. Malapi Cave. something else is in here.
What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got dirt and rock, fungus and a poultry fire, all the comforts of home. Anyway, you said you had information about my brother, Oran. What did you find out? No, that can't be right. Oran's honorable and noble. He's a model soldier. What could he have possibly done to warrant being banished? What? My brother has always been interested in the Ashlanders. Even showed them a kindness the rest of the house doesn't approve of. But for him to kill someone, especially one of his own soldiers, something terrible must have happened. I know the tribe that Oran liked to help, brought them supplies and such. He'd go and visit their camp whenever our father wasn't paying attention. Will you go with me to talk to them? Wait, someone's coming.
She can handle herself just fine, hero. Vea, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The Warclaws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redrin soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it! They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell. The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right into the main contingent of Redrin troops. Councillor Eris brought additional soldiers from town. He's intent on getting his daughter, and he may have the numbers to do it. One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Redrin recently acquired. We may run into some resistance, but it shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use the back tunnels then.
I'll slow down the main contingent of Redrin forces while you lead Vea out through the back tunnels. I'll find you once we're all clear of the house soldiers and the Khajiit mercenaries.
Okay, I guess,
I've never ventured through the exit, so this will be new territory for the both of us. I'll do my best to try and help, though.
Alright, let's do this then. Let me go ahead and switch to my sword and shield, though. Wait, what the heck? That's strange. Why is my, I legit can't tell if that's a glitch or if I'm just... Yeah, I think there's some sort of physical glitch. I'm assuming I still have my, like... Yeah, okay. That's just some sort of glitch, I guess.
Does the ceiling look unstable to you?
Search everywhere. Captain Prim thinks the Councillor's kitted might try to escape through these tunnels.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
I'm rather amused that I can't see my weapons, though, at the moment. Nothing decent there. Yeah, these drog don't drop anything I actually want. It's the only bad thing. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I probably should get my fortified meal now. Yeah, there we go. My riding speed up. Why not? I have a lot of the crown poisons. A lot of the potions. I did apparently pick up a couple of these things apparently, but I don't have really any interest in opening them at the moment. But yeah, it's a lot of potions. It's taking up a lot of space. Maybe I could put some of them in like my bank storage, perhaps.
I can't get captured and taken back to my father. Not when I'm this close to finding my brother.
Oh, there's my weapons. They finally came. Okay. Does she
I'm
have
ready
anything
for
now?
anything.
No, okay, she doesn't have anything now. Sometimes it seems like they give you a little bit more questions to ask if they're following you sometimes, but... This has been pretty empty so far. There's a couple things here. Don't need a lemon. Don't need a lotus. So yeah, I guess we'll continue on then.
That must be the way out. I just hope there aren't any Redderans up there.
Let's find out. Let's see what's up here for us.
Oh no, we're surrounded. And that's my father. What's he doing here?
Sweep the caves. If you spot Vea, report back to me. She's not to be harmed.
I prefer that you don't harm the agents I hired either. There's no need for bloodshed.
Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight. You do that for me? Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time. Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. My brother would often visit that particular tribe. It's as good a place as any to start. Once I find Ulran and make sure he's alright, I'll meet with my father. But that meeting will be on my terms, not his. And tell him to call off his soldiers, or I might change my mind. That should buy us some time.
Alright, hopefully this works. I do have the persuasion skill now, so I could
Who goes
potentially...
there?
Stand down. These outlanders work for me. The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vea has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter? I won't sleep well until she's home, safe and sound. I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Briven, not me. Look, we're all just trying to get my daughter home safely. Now, tell me what Vea's thinking. It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity I couldn't let slip away. You won't make me feel guilty about trying to find my daughter. So, where and when will Vea meet with me? Very well. We'll do this her way. Vea can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. But tell my daughter that my patience won't last forever. Next time, I expect Vea to be with you. Or I might just let Captain Briven do this his way. Do as I command, and let them pass.
Alright, that worked.
The Counselor thinks you can help, but I'm not sure you have the best interests of House Redderin in mind. My war claws will continue to hunt for Vea. I suggest you stay out of their way.
Friendly as always.
I'm trusting you to make this right, Outlander. I may have lost my son, but I refuse to lose my daughter.
Alright. Well, it looks like we could head to the Ashlander camp down here, but it appears to be that there is a way shrine up this way somewhere. The only bad thing being is that it looks like it's kind of a bit out of the way. Okay.
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Okay, that just kind of happened.
The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
That just kind of happened. I was just kind of walking through. Is that a crafting spot, or is that a... I think that's like a place marker, perhaps. It looks a lot like the crafting fire ones, but... It's like I keep on forgetting that I have a mount that'll make me go faster. Oh, we got a...
There certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tails.
This is disturbing.
They have a spot here for me already. I need to get to. I don't want to set it off, but there we go. Another place marked off. Very nice. Don't know how many of the boss spots I've actually found. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Apparently that's the only one I've found so far. That's curious. 1 out of 6. Huh. Cliff Racer, I don't want that.
There certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tails.
This is disturbing. I can't believe this. Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Ridderin thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders? My brother often visited this camp. Took me along a couple of times. It used to be such a vibrant place. So full of life. I know House Ridderin wants to expand along the western coast, but I never expected they'd set the Warclaws loose like this. If Olran was here, he'd never stand for the Warclaws invading the camp. He told me the Ashlanders were the same as you and I. Different beliefs don't necessarily make people bad. We need to see if we can find out what happened here. I really want to help, but Nario won't hear of it. We don't get our hands dirty unless there's a writ attached. She's so fond of reminding me. We'll hang around and wait for you to find something before we move in.
Bea, I don't think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redrin hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Nario. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Bea! You know I hate that title. I'll make sure Bea stays out of trouble. Just find whatever you can so we can get out of here before the Warclaws notice us. She only calls me that to annoy me. It's an obscure Morag Tong title given to ranking female agents when they take on apprentices. She's just lucky that as her mentor, I'm not allowed to kill her. You're not that lucky.
Thanks for the warning. Alright, let's see what we can find out here. Yeah, that kind of failed, didn't it? Hi. Oh, he got me. There we go. Here's something.
If I can smell you, Outlander, then you can be certain the Warclaws have picked up your scent. Leave now, and maybe you'll escape with a little flesh still clinging to your bones. House Redoran doesn't care. They marched in with their war claws and claimed the land. Anyone who tried to resist was imprisoned or sent to the mines. Me? I decided my life was more important than my tribe. You can't be more disgusted with that prospect than I am, but at least I'm still alive. And all I have to do is direct them to the best resources and show them where some of my people hide every now and then. A small price to pay. Ulran? You'd think he was some kind of saint the way he walked in and handed out supplies. He came back after his house threw him out. Never said why they exiled him. The wise woman might know where to find him. They have her in one of the yurts.
Okay. So they still want us to go check around everywhere else anyways. Okay.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages ago. You don't appear to be one of the heretical invaders, but looks can be deceiving. What do you seek, stranger? Ah, Ulran the Exile. He disgraced his family and lost his status, but remained true to his heart. Ulran is here. He tried to stand against the Redorans, just as they detained me within this yurt. I assume they dragged him off to the mine, along with most of the tribe who refused to let those tribunal dogs walk all over us. Or should I say tribunal cats in this instance? Be wary. The mine will be as protected as the camp, maybe even more so. It's a small hole in the ground, but it served us well until the Redorans and their war claws arrived. Now they toss my people aside and lock the door. Warclaw Irgazar carries the key, but there is a spare in the supply yurt. Get the key to the mine from either the Warclaw's commander or the supply yurt, whichever suits your needs. Perhaps you'll find what you seek within Kudanot's depths. To keep the head and the body separate. As long as I'm here, I can't offer my people hope or advice. And I certainly can't compel them to rebel against these invaders. I have no doubt. However, my place remains with my people, at least for now. The Warclaws have treated me well so far. They believe I can make their tails fall off if I so choose. Who am I to dissuade such creatures from their beliefs?
Alrighty. So we gotta find... Okay. I guess the key's in that spot over there. Where the guy is, at least. I don't know. Nope, it is the key. Alright, we'll just take the mine key then. Now let's search out the guy to kill them. Alrighty, let's find the mine. Find this guy.
Called them traitors and savages. Said the good roasting was more than they deserved.
Intruder! Warclaws! Attack!
Yeah, they don't like letting me sneak up on people. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Ooh, got a lead. Okay. I haven't, like, really actually tried to scry anything, now that I think about it. Yoren's Speaking Stone.
Down here! Come on! Wait. What's that smell?
Veya, stay back. You don't need to see this.
What happened here? Oh gods, they murdered these poor Ashlanders! Oh no! Oran! Oran! Wake up, please! You can't be dead. You just can't!
Vaya shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house councillor. Doesn't make any sense. I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a veteran, even an exiled one, that's presumptuous even for the war clause. I wonder if Eris knows about this. I'm not sure how Vea's going to get her answers now. I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive and as rare as a sober Nord, but Oron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother. You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Balmora and were causing trouble, I was dubious to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene, my soldier's blade struck him down. I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell to my sister. I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter, but House Redoran's reach grows ever longer. Now Captain Briven's here. I'm going to talk to them, just in case I made this stone for my sister Vea.
Oran! Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? Oran's not supposed to be dead. That wasn't the way this was supposed to end. What am I gonna do now? Damn Oran for leaving me that damn message! And damn him for dying on me! Gods, I miss my brother. I still don't understand. Oran said someone set him up to fall. Who would do such a thing? And why would they do it? Oran never wanted to hurt anyone. So that's why they exiled him? That's why they killed him? He was too damn good? That's the problem? We've got to find out who did all this. They won't get away with this. I won't allow it. Oh, I'll find them all right. And when I do, they'll pay for what happened to Oran. I swear by Mafala's sacred web and the first blood my blade ever tasted, I'm going to avenge my brother.
I agree with Ulran's assessment. Certainly sounds like someone led him into a situation guaranteed to make him fail. I can't believe he put this burden on Vea, though. What was Ulran thinking? I didn't say that. Just not sure how to proceed. We're entering dangerous waters here, going up against House Redoran. And we don't even have a writ to protect us. I'm going to take Vea and head back to our safe house in Balmora. They found our cave, but the abandoned basement is still secure. After that, I'm not sure. The Morag Tong has rules. If I break them, I'll have to deal with the consequences. We can't just kill with wild abandon. We follow a code. We only execute those whose names appear on sanctioned writs. If we kill respectable citizens without a writ, that's just murder. So, without proof and a proper writ, my hands are tied. You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in the House Redrin is involved, and I'd rather not see you wind up like these poor Ashlanders. Bea and I still need your help to get to the bottom of all of this. We'll see you in Balmora, hero.
Alright, so this definitely took a dark turn here. I was expecting to find their brother alive, but that was not the case here at all. I want to say we could probably just head straight back to Balmora. Yeah, that's fine. We can recall. That's fine. Is there a bank here, though? I want to say there probably is. Maybe not. I'm not seeing one. That's unfortunate. That's fine, I guess. Okay, it's up here we're going to. Going up? Yeah, I think we are. Okay.
Honor and service.
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vea, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander, which is it to be? Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses. No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages? Vea was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me, if you would, Outlander. Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far. If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vea stays away from Balmora and House Redrin. It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redrin. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left. House Redrin has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in. Redrin depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So, I sent Captain Briven to convince them otherwise. The captain serves House Redrin with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me. He'd have no reason to keep such news from me and the other counselors. I'll speak to Brimmen when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier and an upstanding member of the House. Like me, everything he does is for the betterment of House Redoran.
Captain Veteran definitely seems like he's... Definitely seems like he's, It's interesting, am I not?
If you'll excuse.
Curious, I'm not getting like a, another quest here? That's slightly strange to me, I don't know. I like went the wrong way, I guess. Let me see.
May I help you?
Something I want to go downstairs. That's where I want to go. Okay. No wonder I was confused.
Outlander, over here. Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Veya must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why I came looking for you. Nayu has responsibilities to tend to. Morag Tong responsibilities. Understand? She left me to keep Veya company, but I'm not very good at spouting words of comfort and solace. Unless I can kill something, I'm very good at that. You do understand. And now you implied you're as dense as the ash storms coming off Red Mountain. Good to know even the Mother of Blades can be wrong. Veya's upset, and not just about her brother. She wanted to go with Nayu. One other thing. Nayu's job concerns House Redoran. That's why she didn't want Veya to accompany her on this one. Veya's grief-stricken, angry, and ready to lash out at anyone and anything, so keep your head low and try not to upset her. I have experience getting on a lot of people's bad sides. Women, especially, find me exasperating. Irresistible, but exasperating. It's a gift. Something about who Nayu's target is. Thinks the target may know something about what happened to her brother. Look, I'm not even sure how Veya found out who Nayu's target is, and I don't want to know. Just go and talk to her, please. Carefully, and with your hands empty and clearly visible. She's in the safe house beneath Balmora, or at least that's where I left her. But I didn't lock the door, so I suppose she could be anywhere by now. I suggest you hurry and get down there.
Alright, let's go ahead and figure that out then. How do we get down there, though, is the question. I'm assuming there must be an entrance over here somewhere. Oh yeah, I remember this place now.
Or you might think, oh, it's you. Sorry about that. Did Arshur send you to check up on me? I swear, the next person that treats me like a child is going to find my dagger in their stomach. Gods, I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed at everybody right now. No, I don't think so. It's just been difficult. Finding poor Ulran in the Ashlander camp. I need to be doing something. Sitting down here in the dark, hiding, that's not going to solve anything. I know, but Nariu's writ. It involves a Redoran counselor. Exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. The counselor knows who set up my brother. We need to talk to her before Naryu executes the writ. Do this for me, and I promise to stay here. Well, Naryu wouldn't tell me any specifics, but she trained me well. It wasn't hard to sneak a glance at the writ before she took off. Her target's at Arenim Manor, out in the swamp. Not far from that smelly cave, actually. I appreciate you agreeing to see what you can learn at Arenim Manor. My father used to say it was used by counselors as a retreat, but Mother always told me it was where they conducted business that required a certain degree of privacy. That's all I've been doing, thinking. And I think Ulran was right. I think someone wanted him out of the way, and they orchestrated the event with the Ashlanders to do it. Someone played my brother for a fool, and it cost him his life. Brivon's as stubborn as my father when it comes to following the rules and regulations of House Redoran. Ulran and Brivon were best friends, even if they argued from time to time. Politics, foreign relations, the Ashlanders, you name an issue, and Ulran and Brivon were probably on opposite sides of the argument. It got to the point where I had to ignore both of them or they'd drive me insane. You did? How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead. Really? I suppose that makes sense. I think he loves us, in his own way. But what else did he say? Did he know that Ulran had been banished? He didn't expect... My father doesn't know his children as well as he thinks. Either of them. That's why I had to get away. Join the Morag Tong. At least Naryu understands me. Mostly. I can't agree to that. I need to figure out what happened to my brother, who was involved, and then I'm going to make them pay. Just you watch.
Alright, so we'll have to go to the manor that she's talking about. And I think we're going to do that in the next video, as we're almost 50 minutes into this one already. Pretty long questline, actually, because I did a video previously on part of the questline, and now I'm finishing up my second one, so perhaps we'll get it done in the next one. It's interesting because this isn't even like the true like well, I guess this is the quest line for this particular city here in Valmora. But otherwise I would expect it to be like one of the main quest lines, because we haven't really gone through the main quest line of Vardenville yet. We've only done one quest in all. But yeah, it is a bit curious, I guess. In any case, we'll go ahead and end this video off here, and the next time we are going to go ahead and investigate this manor. So,